Hello Gran Turismo fans. We are racing here today at Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya on the Grand Prix circuit layout with the Group 3 cars. This race is 4 laps long and our lineup has been set with each driver's best qualifying time. This is a daily race beef this week and has been generating a lot of exciting racing. We are going to follow the progress of 3 cars today as they make their way through this challenging course. Yours truly is starting near the rear with the yellow and red Porsche. Starting in 4th place is Lorenzo of the United States, also in the Porsche. And starting in 3rd is Vini of Brazil, sporting the Subaru. With the rolling start underway, the front of the field is heading to turn 1. Vini is approaching the long right-hander that F1 cars can sustain 4G while traversing. He is keeping a good pace with our 2 leaders as we come out of turn 5 towards the downhill straight. Meanwhile, Rocca Banana, who is just entering turn 5, is helping to bring up the rear of the field. Tim out of Canada has a big moment out of turn 6, which allows Rocca Banana to close up the gap for 12th. Rocca Banana, with much better launch off of turn 9 into the back straight, should be able to take 12th. Oh, a crash up ahead as the Argentinian recovers from a spin. Oh, and another big moment from Super B as he swerves all over the track. Ghosting through competitors, only the best from GT Sport. Heading into the chicane, Rocca Banana peeks inside on the Canadian. Can't keep it together, transitioning onto the long 1 kilometer straight, completing lap number 1. Checking back on Vini and Lorenzo, they have swapped positions and are heading through turns 1 and 2. Lorenzo hits the gas and collects Vini. Both cars have lost a huge amount of ground. Vini was really just a victim of circumstance there. Not much he could have done to avoid this incident. We will have to continue to follow both drivers to see what kind of recovery they may be able to complete. Vini has fallen back to 8th and 4th, and it looks like Lorenzo is going to settle out somewhere around 10th, but may lose a few more positions as the penalty is assessed for forcing the Brazilian off the course. As we suspected, Lorenzo was serving his penalty and will finally settle out down in, looks like, 14th, last place amongst our still competing racers. A quick look at our course map shows that the driver from Chile in 2nd and the American in 1st have put a good gap on the rest of the field. The rest of the field has bunched into 2 distinctive groups. The action at the back of the field continues as the 13th place driver looks to make a pass with Rocca Banana. And 2 laps to go, it appears he'll finally take the position heading down the main straight after staying on the gas through that final turn coming towards the main straight. He follows it up with a huge lunge into turn 1, making contact with the Argentinian. Sloppy racing indeed. Let's follow Lorenzo as he attempts to climb back through the field. Banana, with his immeasurable driving prowess, goes wide and surrenders 12th to Lorenzo. Meanwhile, Vini has set his sight on 6th. Let's ride along. With a very aggressive move into turn 10, Vini makes contact and takes 5th place, with a little over a lap to go. Back at turn 10, Lorenzo watches the Argentinian take a bad line and pulls up to his back bumper. Going into our final lap, Lorenzo sits in 12th. It looks like he's going to take it 3 wide, heading towards 1. And after taking it 3 wide, Lorenzo will finally settle out, it looks like, in 11th, if you complete the pass here around this turn, as we approach turn number 4. We pulled alongside the American in 10th, coming up 4, and it looks like we're finally getting some excitement here at the front as the Chilean is gaining ground on the American in 1st. A huge bobble. We have a race for 1st. Contact with less than a quarter lap to go. Oh, and he just dumps him. How disappointing. Very poor driving and little regard for fellow competitors. The Chilean must be fuming with victory or even a great competitive finish so close to fruition. Seems as though Lorenzo has settled into 8th as he enters the tight turn number 10. Here comes our leader to the checkered flag with a penalty, no doubt. However, it seems the gap is large enough to 2nd that it won't cost him the race win. This type of incident is common in GT Sport daily races. I would really love to hear your thoughts on the actions of the eventual race winner and of your experiences. Vini has had a great recovery, coming across the line in 5th, and without further incident in this last corner, we should also find that Lorenzo will come home in 8th. That was some really exciting last lap action for both drivers. This is the first video for this channel. I'm hopeful that Rocket Banana Racing can bring something of value to the GT Sport community. I've really enjoyed putting this video together and will be publishing more content in the days ahead. Please subscribe, like this video, and leave any feedback you may have in the comments below.